Hi guys, and welcome back to the Air Weapon channel. Thanks for watching. We're going to be taking a look at the Umarex HDX 68 caliber today, as on the last time I used this gun, it was only producing half of the amount of power. So I contacted the company and they've asked me to do an FPS and an energy reading on 5 shots of each type of ammo that I'm using, record each 5 shots and also the weight of each ammo I'm using. So rather than just write that down in an email and send it to them, which I will do anyway, but I thought I'd also film it, put it on here, and if they need to see it firsthand, the evidence is online. So we'll get to it in a minute, because also we were having some strange readings on the heavier ammo, consistent weight, consistent FPS, or like below 8 joules. But when we put a tracer ball in there, we was getting roughly around about 20 joules, man, 22 joules, which was very, very strange. So we'll see if we get the same readings again today. And also, I think I might have solved my camera issues. Let me show you. Because basically, if you've been watching me from the beginning, you'll know that I've been suffering camera and microphone issues all the time. I've literally just had to return another bloody microphone again this morning, so I've gone back to the old one again. So I got some new ones on the way. Same with the cameras. So I was using the small GoPro, but for some reason the sound quality on this thing is absolutely terrible, and the footage playback is similar to a old-fashioned camera, but it is reliable. Battery life is really good and it works constantly, just poor quality. Then I was using the Hero 8, but for some reason this thing, even though it's never been wet and it's brand new, it just keeps failing all the time, keeps overheating and freezing, and then you can't do nothing with it unless you take the battery out and reset it. So that one's now become obsolete. I was using the Firefly Q7 and the Firefly Q6 for the guns. The Q7 is pretty decent quality. The battery life is not very good. The Q6, the quality is not that good really. Like, but it's all right if you're just running around for airsofting an extra camera or something. So after doing loads of research online, it was a toss-up between the Hero 10 and the new Insta360. So let me put this back up here. So I thought I'd try this one, the Insta360 RS1, and hopefully we'll start getting some decent footage. I was going to use it for this video, but you have to install an app to set it all up and all the rest of the crap. So I will get on that sometime later on tonight. I have to work out how to do the editing before I start doing my filming on there, because I think you have to edit it on the app before you can transfer it, but I'll work out one out. But it's a quite cool little camera. I got to get a proper case for it though, because the case it comes with is cool, but that ain't going to protect it from being shot against BBs or being dropped or something like that. So fingers crossed, once I get the hang of this thing, I'll get the extra lens as well, and then we should start getting some decent footages. Well, at least that's what they say on eBay or on YouTube. But everyone I've seen advertising this, they're all paid for sponsored channels, isn't they? So I always get caught out with that crap. So I'll give you my honest review on what I think about it in a few weeks down the line and see how it holds up. So let's get back to the shooting. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh the ammunition. The first set of ammunition I'm going to use is the Riot plastic balls that I had when it come with the gun. It comes with black ones inside, but to be fair, I don't know if you can see it on there, but these have got plastic rim all the way around where they've been sealed together and they all need sanding off. But I got a funny feeling these are paintballs, because if you squish them, they feel a bit, I don't know whether or not to shoot this in here in case it's a paintball and splatters everywhere. But they also had white ones in here, and these are solid plastic. So I think we'll try them instead of the black ones. And we're going to try the rubber steel Riot balls. And then I'm also going to try a tracer ball again, as we were getting over double the amount of power with a tracer ball. So you've all seen the gun before, but this thing, the X Tracer, if you have one of these guns, this is an amazing gun, amazing tracer unit. Even if you're not using it for tracer balls, just having the flame mode is so cool because it's a 68 caliber. The amount of gas that comes out of it just makes it look like real fire, even in the daytime. So highly recommend these. They're pretty good. And on eBay, they do adapters for them now, so you can stick them on your HDR and a few other guns too. So that's handy to know. Quite expensive for the adapter though, it's about 20 odd quid. But yeah, you don't need it for this obviously. So let's get some gas in the gun and get to the shooting. Perfect. Give it one more hit just in case it hasn't pierced both canisters. Right. Don't forget the little trusty bit from here. Get him, put him in here like this. So first up, I'll try the plastic balls. They've asked for 5 shots on each, so we'll put 5 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, man. It always tries to bloody load itself. Right, so that's 1 in there. Quickly weigh the ammunition. So what we got here is exactly the same ball. And it is weighing at... Oh, come on. 3.4 grams. So let's get 3.4 grams into here. 3.4 grams put into the chronograph machine. I got a funny feeling this is just going to bounce straight back at me because it's plastic. So what I'm going to do is just chuck a few bits of cardboard in front of it. Hopefully it'll stop the ricochet, because these plastic balls, I shot one in the house when I first ever had the gun and it just bounced straight back at me. Right then, let's get to the chronograph in. That's saying 15.9 joules. But the mad thing is, I didn't set it to joules, I set it to bloody FPS. .6 joules. .4. 15.9. Last shot. 18.3. That is different to what we were getting the other day, but that is a much lighter weight ammunition. That is 3.4. So 3.4 on that. Now I have to change the gas again. Alright, so that's fresh gas in. He's popped up. Let's load him up with steel rubber balls now. I'm going to bother with the plastic thing. It seems to be more bloody hassle, man. Right, so 5 rubber steel balls in there. And we will weigh them now. And they are weighing in at 6.8. 6.8 on the chronograph. He's all set. Let's see what the first 5 shots are. 11.3. 11.9. 10.4. 12.5. 13. So now we've got to do FPS reading. Here we go. Right, FPS reading on these balls. $199. That ball come back my way. I missed what that was then. 202. Get out, man. 272 just FPS just from the gas that come out of that then. That's crazy. Now I've got to change the gas again just to try a different ammo. Vent him. Oh, he's vented out. Got some more gas. So let's get these 2 in. Where's the thing? Need this in here. We don't need it, but it just helps. You can go fucking on. Alright, let's go. It's in properly, no leaks. Right, what are we doing next? Tracer balls. Let's get 5 tracer balls. Now, these things don't like going in properly. They're a bit too rubbery. So every now and again, I just squirt a little bit of lubrication down into the ammo slot. And then when you're shooting rubber balls, they load up okay. But out of everything I've tried loading into this gun, the tracer balls struggle. After about 5 or 6 in there, they're trying to get 16 in without lubrication is hard. Right, so they're all loaded up. I don't know if that's actually dropped in the barrel then. Let's weigh one of these. Tracer balls is 3.2, so we should really get the same reading as them plastic balls. Let's turn them off, back on. FPS. We're going to get 3.2 set. Ready to go. Alright, first shot. Now, I had a feeling nothing was going to come out of that then. See, they're that bloody rubbery that they struggle to load. Right, 12 FPS. 12 FPS. 12 joules, sorry, both of them. 10 joules. Doesn't want to load properly. 12.4. 12.2. So that's very consistent, but still 4 joules less than it's supposed to be. So let's do the FPS reading now. Right, so because I've been shooting the same spot all the time, they've just all blammed through. And even though that's only 6mm wood instead of 8mm like the laminate, that's hard plywood. So technically, it is harder to pierce than the laminate floor. So let's get the next 5 shots in. Well, we're just sticking with 4. There you go, he's dropped in. So FPS reading, let's see what he says. 293. See, it's not fucking loading. Bloody ball stuck in there, Naylor. $288. I'll watch with these. $285. $285. So the FPS is pretty consistent this time round. The joule reading is pretty consistent this time round. So I didn't actually get an FPS reading on these plastic balls, but they pretty much weigh exactly the same weight as tracer balls. So the FPS reading is going to be exactly the same. If anything, it might just be 0.5 less due to the fact that these are 0.2 more in weight. But other than that, yeah, everything seems to be okay. The gun is still underpowered though. It's still not getting what the HDS and the HDR was producing. But I just want to try 5 more of these steel rubber balls and just see if we're going to get the same readings as what we got the other day again. So this is a fresh gas. What if I just shot out the year now? 5 shots of them. First one shot 10. So technically I'm going to have to change the gas again to get a true reading. Let me just load him up first actually whilst he's open. And technically you can get 17 in here. See, that's 17 in there now. 12.9. 10. 12.4. 12.6. 12.6. 12.4. It's pretty consistent then, but still really low. 13. 12.9. 12.8. 12.8. 12.4. 11.9. 11.9. So we're starting to drop now. So we are actually getting much better readings than the other day when I used this. I done my last chronograph test on this, so it is actually producing like 5 or 6, sometimes 7 or 8 more FPS, but still nowhere near what I'm supposed to get. Right then, I've just loaded him up. It's a fresh 16 in there now. Let's get some fresh gas in here. Fresh gas, fresh ammo. same again. I don't know if that just loaded up properly then. I didn't see it moving. Alright, so a joule reading on a full tank of gas. I'm just going to load 2 now, look. Oh, motherfucker. Right, full tank of gas. He's all loaded up. Let's, no leaks. Good to go. Joule reading again. 7 gram weight ammunition. Well, 6.8 to be precise. 11.8 joules first shot. Pretty disappointing. 12.3 second shot. Oh, and now they're flying back at me. 12.5. 9.8. Similar to last time. 12. 12.3. Not getting nowhere near 16. Even with them light 3.3, 3.4 gram plastic balls, still won't get 16. 15.8 and over, still not 16. No point in doing the chrono now. We know what it is. It's not going to get 16. It's like 13 and below, roughly around about 10 to 11. So let's just see how accurate the thing is. I'm going to try and hit that green bullseye. Obviously, there's not really much adjustment you can do to these sights. So let's just check it out. That did not hit the bullseye. Nowhere near it. So these sights are not on. Adjustable or anything. Let's try it now. Still no, man. Still no. Getting there, a bit higher. So I take that back. The iron sights are adjustable, left and right and up and down. Not bad. And that's pretty much bang on the bullseye. If I just go to the right a little bit. I should be bang on now. For this close distance anyway. Not bad at all. So you can adjust the iron sights on here, and they're not that bad off. It's just fucking destroying it, going straight through. So there you have it. Still not 16 joules. It is performing pretty well, though. There's no leaks. It is pretty consistent, but it's still underpowered. But what do you think of the flashy? Not bad, huh? It's good for when you're going around. So there you have it, HDX pump action shotgun. I still recommend it. It's a really good shotgun. It's really nice and it feels well made and solid steel. That's pretty much the only plastic, that and that. All the body is metal. Tracer units all steel. So it's pretty good. But I just wish it was a little bit more powerful. If I could get this up to 16 on every shot, then I'd be well happy with that. So, but still, I love the gun. A little bit expensive, but I love the gun. So I can't go until we try and cut that in half. So let's just fill him up one more time. Fresh gas. Just quickly cut that in half, and then I'm gone. And see you all on the next one. Let's have a little shoot. Well, I think we could safely say that if that wasn't plyboard being held together by strands of wood, that would have completely fell in half because it is chopped in half there. I think all these balls now are just hitting the backboard. So, I haven't changed this gas since I last filled it up, right? So that's 16 and 16. That's 32 shots we've just shot out of here. Let's try with these and see if we can get more. Thing just keeps shooting, man. Let's go and have a look, because as far as I'm concerned, that thing is dead. Is literally nothing is holding it together now. It's just little strands, see? Just these little strands. He is devastated. Backboard's holding it quite well. Camera took a couple of shots. Right then, guys, that's 8 from me. You've seen the chronograph readings again. Don't know why we're getting higher readings this time than the other day. Using the same gas, same temperature, same ammunition, but still, I'm not complaining. It's slightly higher than 8, isn't it? That's all I was getting on the last one. So I'll try it again in a few more days and just see if we're still getting the same readings. I'll send these readings over to the shop now and see what they can do to help me out with turning this back into 16 joules. Sorry, standing on all bits of wood now, which is float all over the fucking kitchen. That's why I don't shoot plywood in here, because it's so hard that when it explodes, it explodes. So, hope you all enjoyed this one today. Sorry, it's not a really interesting one. My field is still swamping with water, man. I was hoping it would have dried up by now. But I will be going down there tomorrow to check, and if it's all dry, I'll do some more shooting videos. So, if you haven't liked and subscribed already, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all again. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye for now.